Good day, everyone. So, our topic for today is under layout plans for ponds, tanks, pens, and cages. So, for today, we are going to discuss drawing layout plans for ponds first, which is under aquaculture subject. For the learning objectives of this topic, number one, identify or we can identify the different pond compartments. Number two, identify the signs and symbols of plants. And number three, we can identify the layouts and the different pond designs. We also have terminology such as number one, fingerlings refers to any fish from advanced fry of about 10 grams to 70 grams body weight. And fry, it also refers to newly hatched fish eggs. So, for the introduction of this topic, aquaculture is an art of raising fish, which involves careful planning in terms of its design and the layout. So, fish pond facilities and its accessories units should be designed in a manner that they conform to the fish to be cultured and the characteristic of the site where the pond is to be constructed. So, a well planned and properly designed fish pond guarantees high production. So let's talk about the signs, symbols, and acronyms commonly used in fish pond layout. So we have here a fish pond layout. So normally we have legends. So as you can see, there is a main gate, a secondary gate, a tertiary gate, a catching pond, nursery pond, transition pond, rearing pond, and feed pond. Okay, to understand these compartments and accessories units of the common fish pond, let's discuss one by one. So we have the pond compartments. So the first one, we have the nursery pond or NP. So it is a pond compartment intended for rearing of a fry or fingerlings stage. It comprises 1 to 4% of the total production area of the pond. Next, we have the transition pond or TP. So in this compartment, it is usually located adjacent to the nursery pond to transfer fingerlings easily. So it is also called as holding or stunting pond, which also covers 10% of the total production area. The next compartment is what we call a catching pond or CP, is where the fingerlings are confined during harvesting. So its area covers 2% of the total area of NP and or TP, which is located adjacent to the gate. Next, we have the rearing pond or RP, which is sometimes called as a grow out pond that comprises the 80% of the total production area. So this compartment is used to grow fingerlings up to marketable size. The last compartment is feed pond or FP. So in this pond compartment, it is intended for the growing of natural food. So those are the common pond compartments in the fish pond. So now let's talk about accessory units. So we have the first one, we have the main gate. So the main gate links the pond to the source of water. So it is also controls the water in the entire fish pond system. Next, we have the secondary gate. So this is located adjacent to the supply canal. It controls the amount of water in each pond compartment. Then we also have the tertiary gate. So is a pipe located in between the two pond compartments. Then we also have the main or perimeter dike. So this is the highest block of earth surroundings the entire pond system. Next, we have the secondary dike. So it divides the entire pond system into different compartments. Next, we have a third. tertiary dike, which is the partition that further subdivides a pond compartment. And last, we have the supply canal, of course, which supplies water to different pond compartments. Now, let's talk about the different types of fish pond layout. So we have here different samples of or different types of fish pond layout. So the first one, we have what we call the conventional pond system. So as you can see, the picture, that is how conventional pond system looks like. Next, we have the radiating type uh, system or fish pond layout. Then we have the modular pond system. And last, we have the multiple stack or harvest system. Okay, so that's the end of the discussion under the drawing layout of a fish pond. So before we end, let's answer the post test. So for the post test, all you have to do is classify the following fish pond facilities, write them in the correct column. So we have three columns. We have the water control structures, protection and enclosure, and pond compartment. So you just classify these words, uh, fish pond facilities: the secondary dike, nursery pond, secondary gate, catching pond, main gate, main dike, supply canal, rearing pond, transition pond, and tertiary gate. For the references or reference of our discussion for today, disclaimer: I agree by Sir Dan is an educational vlog. The purpose of this vlog is to provide free education, to discuss lessons, and clarify issues related to agriculture. The channel owner wishes to thank the trustworthy sources that have helped make this edu vlog possible. Any opinions or views shared in this vlog are also personal and belong to I agree by Sir Dan. The views of any person that is directly or indirectly connected to the owner do not inherently represent them. In addition, any dependency you put on the materials included herein is solely at your own risk. Finally, if you need more details or have questions, please feel free to contact the owner. And of course, thank you for the following: my friend Tristan Laroan and Maurice Gravides, and of course, De La Salle Araneta University and Phoenix Publishing House Incorporation. Thank you.